It's a dramatic start to my one-day adventure in Star Wars Celebration, because despite the fact that I packed everything last night, I didn't take my badge off of my corkboard, and so if I got on my flight to Chicago this morning, I would not be able to get in. So now I'm in a lift back to my apartment to take another lift back to the airport and hope I make it in time for my 8 a.m. flight. But it is currently, oh, it's 6:42. Wish me luck. And it's right where I left it, because I am a fuck. Alright, we got it. It's now 6:51. And we're waiting for these garbage guys. We're stuck behind a garbage truck. So it's gonna take 22 minutes for me to get to the airport, which means I'll have 47 minutes to check in, get through security, and get on a plane. Why does this always happen to me? Just trapped behind garbage people. This is the second time I've done this year. Managed to get my New York Comic Con badge. Now my Star Wars Celebration badge. Always have to go back. The difference this time is the flight. It's now 7:20, and that is LaGuardia. So I'm here. Just I have 40 minutes to do all this Made it. I did. Got through security. It's 7:30. So I made it with a half hour to spare, which is great. Killer time. But, you know, I lost like 3 hours off my life because of the stress of this morning. Chicago! I got dropped off in the middle of nowhere. I need to get over there. It's 11 o'clock. I'm almost there. I got the badge. I'm in Chicago. Oh man, what a day. 5 hours of travel in already. Woo! This will be worth it, right? Of course it's gonna be worth it. Star Wars. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm so lost. With just you, internet, by my side. When you see this days from now. I just want to celebrate Star Wars. Why can't my lift drop me off in the right place? I'm also definitely not supposed to be where I currently am. All the doors around me are locked. There's nowhere for me to get inside. There's people in this tunnel, but I can't get in the tunnel. Hey, there's a person. Maybe I'll figure it out now. Yeah, made it. Woo! There's about 26 people currently getting Star Wars tattoos here. It's a lot. I've never seen that before at a convention. That's so cool. No, Mom, I didn't get one. God. And I am where one often finds oneself at any convention, on a poorly carpeted cement floor, because it's next to the phone charger. I charged 2 little portable battery things and just didn't pack them this morning. And like, I vividly remember pulling them off of their chargers, so like I know I interacted with them. They were right next to my phone, but I just didn't pack them. Didn't pack my badge. But I'm here.
We've got resistance coming up. And look all of these chairs?
Back on the floor. Just got out of the Resistance Season 2 panel. They showed us the whole first episode of Season 2, which is just so good. That show is so good. Premium Star Wars. They give us these posters. Look at that. I mean, this is the poster. Lil Tam, Lil Kaz, everyone else there. The Colossus is a spaceship. Sorry if you haven't seen Season 1. Spoilers, but this is Star Wars Celebration. You need to know your Star Wars, folks. But on the back, oh, look at that face. Oh, it's the best face. That is Oh Peep It, ladies and gentlemen. My favorite new Star Wars character. Should I go over to that tattoo area and get Oh Peep It tattooed on my leg? No, that's a bad idea. Yeah, you're right. No, that's a terrible idea. That is an impulse decision that I can't afford right now because I spent a lot of money this morning trying to get here. Ah. All right, I am in a very creepy hallway. Pretty sure this isn't where I'm supposed to be, but I want to see the bean before I go home. Star Wars Celebration has ended. Warwick Davis bid us all farewell, told us the next one's gonna be Anaheim 2020, which isn't bad. I got a cousin out in California. Maybe, you never know. I'll do the whole thing. I don't think I'll do one day again because this was stressful, though so worth it. I don't know how much I recorded because it's like I had the one day. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to turn this into a video, which was kind of the goal of some of this. But it's amazing. It's amazing how much today was. How many times I cried? I cried more than once. At a lot of different things. I cried during the Resistance panel at the energy and like the young people being connected to Star Wars in that way and how much it meant to them. They played a reel of the like weekend, the supercut I guess they did. They put together super fast today in the farewell, and I cried like 3 times in that. They brought up a family and were like this mom and daughter who it was their first time at Celebration. She's a lot of emotions, a lot of meaning. It's so cool. Star Wars means so much to so many people, and it was wonderful to experience that in such a large group. I feel like so often, you know, you go see the movies and you get the excitement and the exciting moments during the films because you're in a group, a big group, seeing this thing for the first time. There's a lot of energy, a lot of excitement, but there's something about being in a room where people are being vocal and people are shouting, and it's okay to do that, and where the stars are coming out, and like Donald Faison and Bobby Moynihan coming out and being that excited to be in a Star Wars movie in the Resistance panel. Like that made me emotional. Because, you know, that's my dream. They're literally living out my dream. They got it. And that's so cool. It's amazing. I'm so happy for them. You know, I'm a little jealous, but I'm happy for them. And I'm happy that they're happy. Oh my God, if they come out and been like, oh, it was such a chore, I would have hated it. I'd have been mad. But I didn't have to be because they were so happy. They were so excited to be there. Oh God, I can't remember if his name is Sean Christian or Christian Sean. He has 2 first names in one of the orders. Plays Kaz. Dude is a ball of energy. He is so cool. And he's a dad. He brought up watching the show with his kid. Man, I had emotions. All the emotions. I was just moved today and inspired. I want to make all the stuff now. I want to make all of it. I want to make cool stuff that people will love and make conventions about. It was awesome. I'm out of the weird tunnel. The bean is that way, I think. Can you see my hand? No, it's that way. I have to be on a flight at 8. It is currently 4:59. So I'm gonna try and find it. Other thought I had about Star Wars Celebration. I really loved how multi-generational it was. There was this setup I didn't catch any video of it because the line was insane. But they had like a interior of the Millennium Falcon, and they were just like taking a few people at a time, and you got to hang out in there. And I caught this 75-year-old man. I clocked him as he came around the corner, walked into the set for the first time, and he just had this smile on his face that I've never seen on someone over the age of like 10. Like even in myself, I've just never, like it was youthful. And this man was old. Like he looked like original trilogy Ben Kenobi. And he was dressed like original trilogy Ben Kenobi. And oh man, he was like, this is the Millennium Falcon. This is my, like, this is what I dream about. And that's what it is, man. Star Wars, these things, they create our fantasies. They're literally the things that we get to dream about and think about when we're imagining amazing places that we want to go, that take us away. And just seeing that, like, man who has not a single life experience similar to mine. He grew up in a different generation, grew up in a completely different life. To see him walk around that corner and have the exact same reaction that I would have, it was special. Everything about this was special. I knew that I was gonna have fun. I knew it was gonna be a good day when I, you know, set this all up and was like, I'm gonna take one day in Chicago by myself to go to Celebration. I knew it was gonna be great, but I didn't really think about like how much it was gonna move me and how much it was gonna make me think. You know, sitting in, especially those times waiting for the panels to start, the times that I had to kind of reflect on what was going on around me, and there weren't many. It was a fast-paced day. It really was just like, all my thoughts were about how special this community is, how special this kind of love is, and how much we need to diversify it. It really struck me in the Resistance panel, the need for the diversity, how much the diversity of that show means to fans and to new fans and to new families. The kinds of people that I'm not sure would have been brought in by old Star Wars who are being brought in by this Star Wars. And the value of that, how we are growing our community, making it bigger and stronger and better for everyone involved, not just the people we're bringing in. It's not just for the new people. We're strengthening everything for everyone. And I love that. I love it so much. And that's why I was crying. That's why I was emotional all day long. It was because I would like turn my head and I would see a new diorama of human emotion and love and intrigue. And it would just remind me that, you know, we are connected by this incredible franchise that George Lucas put together. And it's the most beautiful connection. It is the Force. Oh my God, it's the Force, you guys. The Force binds us together. Now I'm getting super cheesy, but I don't care. I got the feels. Oh man, I need to go back to Celebration. This feels great. I'm walking on sunshine. Also, it's a gorgeous day here in Chicago. And this park by the river, or by the lake, it might be a lake. One of the Great Lakes, I think. I don't know American geography very well. Sorry, yeah. Grew up in Canada. I think that's a lake. All right, I was going the right direction the whole time, which is good to know. I just saw a sign over there. It is a river. It's not a lake. Although I mean, it's so much water. It's a lot of water. It feels like it should be a lake. Maybe it still is a lake and the river like is nearby. Guys, I don't know how Chicago works. I really should have looked at a map at some point, but I did not. To bring this all back to Star Wars, the other thing I wanna say about the celebration is how much I appreciate that I didn't hear a negative comment all day. Not one. I had 150 Star Wars conversations today, and just love, and not a single hateful, negative, I hate the last, oh man, look at that. Look at that lake. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Just focus on the lake for a bit. I'm gonna talk and just show off this lake. I'm still here. I guess that's over. I don't know how to do this, guys. I'm learning. It's the first video. Nerding Nightly Goes Somewhere video for the YouTubes. My Apple Watch just beeped to tell me it's proud of me for how much I worked out today. Y'all, you might think going to a convention is just relaxation and good times. It's not. It's exercise. It's a battle of determination and wills. You gotta put in the time to earn those laughs and those cries, you know what I mean? You gotta burn some calories. Really gotta push your body to the limit. You're standing on concrete, sitting on concrete, or in a chair, the least comfortable chair they could find. I'm convinced that these convention centers are presented with two options. They're like, this is the cheapest one and this is the least comfortable thing we could design. And every single time they're like, no, 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 we'll pay more. We want the people to suffer. We want their butts to hurt. Or maybe it's just like in an effort, they're like, we don't want them to stay for the next panel, so let's make sure they don't want to sit any longer. Make sure they leave. All right, I'm in a new park. This one's more of a pavilion type thing. I think I'm headed towards the Bean. A woman walking her dog said you might be headed in the right direction, which I find encouraging. All right, my camera died, so we're on the phone now. There's the Bean, it's right there. Now I just need to figure out how to get there, which is maybe gonna be a problem? I don't know, we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, and others. Oh man, I made all the mistakes. I went the right direction, but in all the wrong ways. Jaywalked across a highway. I didn't record that part for legal reasons, but there it is. There it is. I made it to the Bean. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there I am. Just recording myself like a dick. Whoa, it's the Bean. I'm in it. I'm under it. I'm under the Bean. Hi. All right, that's pretty cool. That's like, it's a cool statue, I get it. I got why people are obsessed with it. Today was a good day, but I have like 3% battery, so I need to go get a lift and get home to New York. But yeah, one day at Star Wars Celebration was a blast. I'm so glad I did this. I think I'm gonna have to get to Anaheim next year. Bye-bye.